Good morning, good morning, my collector, my loves, my angels. Thank you for joining me in my channel, Guided Leap of Faith. I want to say happy birthday to my Virgos. Happy birthday. And not only happy birthday, but we have a Labor Day weekend this weekend. So we are at the weekend. I hope a lot of you have a lot of good plans for your birthday and for Labor Day. If you don't mind, drop down in the comments what you have planned for the Labor Day weekend. Here I am. It looks like it's going to be a wet one, guys. We've been dealing with a lot of rain lately, and it looks like it's going to be another wet one for us. Okay. I do want to pull on the cards, but my initial energy that I'm feeling right now is about support. I feel like someone really loves you, okay? I mean, I love that they didn't tell you. I feel like this person didn't tell you really how much you mean to them. I think they held that back for their own personal selfish reasons. Maybe if you're getting hurt, I'm not sure yet, but they held that back from you. They may have said I love you, but they didn't really tell you how they felt 111 when I said that. But someone is talking. They're talking to either friends, family, support, stranger, whoever they feel trusted around them. And they're telling someone how they feel about you. They're telling someone about the discontent in their life, possibly even what failed in your relationship and how they may feel that they could or could not have been a cause, but mostly what they've done wrong or what they should have done if they're not ready to accept what they actually done wrong, okay? And someone wants you back, they want to try again. But I feel as though there are some people that just don't support this decision. They have some people around them that are saying, you need to just let it go. You need to move on. Leave that girl alone. Leave that guy alone. You know, they're not reaching out to you. They won't be left alone. You don't know what's going on with that person. They could have somebody. You know, you had a chance. You should have took advantage of that opportunity when you had it. And I feel like a person doesn't really want to hear that. I also feel like they may have one or two people around them. Thank you, Spirit Guides. One or two people around them that might be encouraging, telling them, well, if you like him or you like her, then go get him. Do what you need to do to get him. Fight for your love, clean up your life. Do what you got to do. Try to get him back. Tell him how you feel. They might be encouraging them to contact you, tell you how to feel, okay? But I feel like your person is just holding back. I think this person is just waiting, hoping that you're going to reach out. This person may be feel afraid of rejection. They still may feel like they're a little bit insecure about, you guys come together. Are they going to be enough? Are they going to be able to do it? Can it be the person that you need them to be? Have they changed enough? Or do they still have changing or healing that they need to do? Or maybe they're still tied into some situations, 3 for some of you, that they need to release, get rid of, and set some boundaries. But let's look and let's see, okay? Before we get into this reading, let's lead with our prayer. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spirit life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being the constant guide, unfailing source and strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I call on my angels, my spirit team, my ancestors that watch over me, and my God, Archangel, always protect me, my friends, my family, and the collective as we go through our healing journey from anyone that's trying to throw any negative energy, any black magic, or just have a negative influence on our life in general. Amen. Okay, so before I pull the energy cards to clarify if it's about lack of stability, let's go ahead. If you guys hear anything in the background, I do have a little one. That's why I don't usually record on weekends. I don't edit because I believe in giving you raw material. So don't let it distract you. Don't allow yourself to be easily distracted. Just know that it is what it is. Okay? All right. It's morning, so you may hear her. You may hear her. All right, spirit guides. Let's take half of this. This is too much. Split the deck in half. Oh my gosh, the deck in half. Karma. Your person's dealing with some karma right now. They're going through a lot. All right, and this could be maybe they're going through the dark night of the soul. while they're missing you, while they're missing your energy. They're having to deal with the consequences of their actions for how they carried themselves, how they portrayed themselves in your relationship, for the things that they did, whether they were there, whether they weren't there, if they said they're going to be there and didn't show up, if they gaslit, if they manipulated, if they choose third parties, if they're married and didn't share, if they're married and was supposed to close their door and did not, if they had children on you, lied to you, misled you, whatever they did, to misrepresent you, or to misrepresent and not to protect the relationship, to play games with your heart and your mind. This person's not experiencing the karma for that, okay? Them and anyone who participated in playing with you, playing games with you, because you were sent this person's life to be a force of healing, as an archangel, as a light worker, as a chosen one, as their twin flame for some of you, okay? You did no wrong. You came to this person's life to help them to grow and change 5 by 5, and this person did. They played with you, so now they have to suffer the consequences of their actions. They're dealing with their own karma. All right. And this person's starting to realize now they don't want to sit in their mess. Give me something else, Spirit Guides, on this person. Or is this going to be a makeup artist? Someone who pretended to be something that they're not, okay? Someone who wanted to cover up how they feel, cover up everything that they were doing behind your back. Someone that wanted to lead to a makeup artist, is someone who you could have been very attracted to this person. There could have been an initial physical attraction, definitely, to this person. And this person is physically attracted to you. But this is the thing, this person hid a lot. Like, what you saw on the outside is not who they are on the inside. Hence the makeup, okay? They covered up their emotions, their feelings, their insecurities, their fears, their like a mindset, okay? This person was really wanted to portray it to the outside public, not only just to you, that everything was okay with them when it's not. They didn't want you to see who they really were, their authentic self, hence the makeup, okay? So yes, this person is dealing with karma for not being truthful, for not being their authentic self, for how they carried themselves. One more, if nothing comes out, we're going to move on to the cards, okay? He might just be about that. Here, what flipped out? Somebody could be named Moore, McLean, or Roosevelt that you're dealing with. First name, middle name, last name, street, city. Okay, that's what blew out, and this blew out. So I'm going to have to take it. Same-sex relationship. Someone could be dealing with someone who is in or has been a part of or experiencing um, same-sex relationship. They could be experimenting as well. If not, they could be with a partner who is into same-sex relationships. So they could be having threesomes or attached to somebody. Like if they're a man, they could be dating a woman who's into the same sex, or they could be in the same sex themselves, and they could just be having threesomes, orgies, or whatever. So we're looking at someone dealing with karma for hiding how they feel, hiding that they were in a double life, hiding what's really going on with them, not being their authentic self, covering things up about them, covering secrets, keeping secrets. Someone who could be in a same-sex relationship, dealing with people who are involved with the same sex, someone who's not in tune with their sexuality, or someone who could possibly have a name, Moore, McLean, or Roosevelt. First, middle, last, street, city. You put it where it belongs. So let's get into it, Spirit Guys. Thank you. This man, you have a man that wants to come towards you. Somebody who does have a little bit of finances saved up, some money, okay? They want to come towards you, say something to you, offer um, a relationship to you, possibly a new love coming in, or a past love coming back that wants to see you, talk to you. More than likely it's a past love, because I told you I've got the energy of a past love that wants to return to you, okay? Your person has been working on that money. They do have some money saved up. This is a 43, which goes down to a 7. So this is somebody who was sneaky in the past, okay? Who did give you that was very trickery. There was a lot of deception. That's why dealing with this karma. But this person is being spiritually led to come to you. All right, so this is a person who's been working on themselves. This person might want to go into business with you, may say they have an offer. They may want to support. That's our key word of today, support. They may want to support something that you're doing. If you're starting a business or have a business, create a business idea, this person may have some financial advice on how you can start that business. They may want to back this business. They may want to merge with you in this business, partner up with you in some type of business way, or just be somebody that just want to, be there as a financial help for you. Okay, give me something else. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. A second chakra, let's talk about your creativity, your emotions, your sensuality. Exactly what I said. The sensuality here with the man showing the chest. This is somebody that you were definitely very sensual with, okay? You had intimate moments with them. This person who's acting out of lust, this person does still work out of their sensuality. They are a very lustful person. They are missing the sensual touch that you give to them, your healing energy. It was not just sex, it was love making with you guys. When being with you felt very good, they felt at home when they were with you, okay? You had a healing touch, a nice nurturing touch about you, the sensitive. You made them feel in a way that no other man or other woman is making them feel, even though that person may have, for some of you, some questions about their sexuality, not sure which direction they want to go in, and feel that pull and pull between what they really want. Archangel Ariel is a lion of God known to help keep demons away. This person is trying to fight from negative energy, negative people, people who have dark entities on them, as well as looking at things from a different perspective so that they can create positive changes in their life. So they're starting to weed out possibly their grass, the people around them that don't belong, or the people around them, or the places, the things that they're doing in life that are keeping them in a low vibrational energy, that are keeping them from being positive, keeping them from spiritually growing, emotionally growing, mentally growing. They're trying to release thoughts, negative self talk, people who speak negative against them, people who are saying things that are not building them up or encouraging them in any type of way, okay? And they're spiritually being guided, and they might come towards you this year. This is a 36, which goes up to the 9, and I'm vibrating at a 9. So this person might move towards you this year to say something to you because they're listening to their intuition. All right, they're allowing their ancestors that have passed on, their spirit guides to guide them. Your person could be intuitive. They're now starting to use their third eye. They're wanting to and starting to do things a little differently now, all right, from a different type of mindset. And they're trying to move more with intent, all right. So this is somebody who is trying to spiritually grow. We have another 7. 7, this is somebody thinking about marriage, okay? This man here, this is somebody who's thinking about marriage, thinking about potential of moving towards you, of having a future with you, of having some type of marriage with you. They're thinking long term. Their intuition, another angel, our fifth chakra, archangel, fifth chakra is the throat. This person wants to communicate. They want to express to you how they feel. Like I told you, before we even pull cards, somebody wants to express to you how they're feeling, but they feel like people aren't supporting their decision, okay? This is a 39. This goes down to a 12, which talks about surrendering, let it go. It's like a hangman, all right? Someone looking at stuff from another perspective, a new perspective. They're starting to see things differently now. They're starting to see where they went wrong, how they messed up, what they should have done, how they missed the opportunity, how you may feel betrayed, how you may feel hurt by how they presented themselves, about things they said they did, okay, by them not being accountable or reliable for you. All right, this is also Gabriel. So Gabriel is a messenger of God. So this person, Gabriel, helps to communicate the truth and receive divine messages and insight. So like I told you, following this person is starting to use their intuition. They're getting downloads, all right, from the universe, from God. As changes they need to make, they're starting to see things with more clarity now. They may be having dreams about you. You're in their head morning and night. They may be starting to see some iniquities that are reminding them of you. They're definitely thinking back and having nostalgic moments of you, and they're finally getting clarity and realize that, you know what, I really do love this girl. I really 1440 when I say that. I really do love this guy. This was the one for me. I held back. I missed this opportunity. I messed this up. I want them back. Okay? This person's starting to realize that, and this person wants to come in and communicate to you. All right? This is somebody who might actually, you may have a child with this person, or this person may want to have a child with you, start a family with you. So let's get into it. Let's see, Spirit Guides. What can you tell me about the man with the coin? The man that's dealing with this karma. Yeah, this person's heartbroken. They feel like they've reached rock bottom. They feel betrayed. They're in a lot of pain right now out of the loss, the end of the relationship that they had with you, out of you walking away. You were a catalyst for this person's growth. All right. They did see you as being abundant, as being nurturing, self sufficient, very independent. This person saw you as even having your own, not really needing them. And this person could have felt like, they weren't enough for you. They maybe they felt like you had your own car, your money, your own job. Maybe they felt like you didn't need them, and this was somebody who needed to have someone that needed them because that made them feel secure. And that's usually a person with low self-esteem. They couldn't understand that you wanted them in your life just because you loved them and you wanted them there, not because you needed them to provide some sense of material comfort or physical comfort for them, but you just wanted them. Okay, this person wants their happiness back, which is you. All right. They want they want to come out of this pain. They want to be happy again. All right. You brought this person a lot of positivity. Again, you could have had a child with this person. You made this person feel childlike. You, collective, had a childlike innocence about you. And when you were around in this person's life, it was a happy part of their life. Okay. They're thinking back to when I had the collective, I was happy. Everything was going good. I was making more money. I was making more money. More people were around me. I was drawing in more opportunities. I felt good. I felt like I had a reason to get up in the morning. Now this person's dealing with karma. Okay, yeah, they're in a family situation that has come to an end, that or is coming to an end. All right, they're putting an end to. They've had an end to maybe the way they were making their money. They're putting that to an end. They may be looking at a new job or a new way of getting money. They're putting an end to some family generational things that they were doing, and it may be tied in with money. Maybe they had a family business, legal or illegal. Put it where it goes with your person. Okay, this is somebody that cared more about material growth, material things. They could have partnered up, married, family they were born into, family they created, friends that they considered family, that they went into some money venturing ideas, chasing money in a way, and they're going to put an end to that, separate from that. There's going to be some type of closure with that, but that was all that that person cared about, and they've lost their sense of support and family with you because that has come to an end. But now this person's going to use their intuition. They are thinking, they're looking inside. They are definitely keeping a lot of secrets. They're keeping a lot of secrets from their family about moves that they are going to make. All right, moves that they're going to take, steps they're going to take to find their emotional fulfillment, things that are going to make them happy. All right, they now want to look about what satisfies me, who satisfies me. They want to make a wish come true. Okay, I just heard the song. I wish upon a star, find out where you are. They wishing for you. I wish upon a dream. All right, this person wants to surrender. Let me stop. This person want to surrender. This person want to let go. They want to let go, get to God, get to divine. They want to see they are definitely. We have so much out here. This person is definitely looking at your situation from a higher perspective. Okay, another perspective. They are no longer looking at things from a low vibration. This person still feels though that there is a difficult decision to make and does not know what direction to go. Even though they're wishing for you, even though they're yearning for you, even though their intuition is saying that's your happiness, that's your partner, that's what you want, that's who you love, that's where you need to go. Unfortunately, collective, This person still is putting the, hear the noise, don't be distracted. They're crying in the background, okay? They're screaming. This person still chooses to put the blindfolds on and is not ready to make the decision, the difficult decision to make a move. So there's no action, just a lot of mental thought. They're just in their head. They can remove this blindfold at any time, all right? But see the choppy waters in the background? This person is still caught up in emotions like, what do I do? They're not willing to compromise. They're afraid. It's like they want the decision to be made for them. They want somebody to say, do this, do that. They want to be told what they want to do. They want the universe to just solve their problems. The universe is not going to solve their problem. This is somebody that needs to grow up, make up their mind, and do what they need to do. Stop dealing with all this inner conflict and do what they need to do. If they know what they want, they need to follow their heart, follow their dreams, okay? If they want to come in and celebrate with you, have a reunion with you, make things right, they're gonna have to make that decision. I tell you, I think that they're talking to some people and trying to find out what they need to do to come in and get you back. And they're thinking about what they're saying. They're thinking. They're doing some introspection. They're really looking inside. They're trying to use some wisdom. Okay, but what is going on? Like, let's get to the meat and greet of it. What are the secrets, the drama, the silent treatment is all about? And then what is the karma? This is our karma card. Yeah, this person, there's a lot of fighting going on in this person's life right now. They have a lot of trust issues going on. This was a one-sided relationship. You felt this person detached from you, okay? There was also poor communication that went on in you guys' relationship. I felt like you kept telling them that you weren't happy. You know, they were lying to you. They were telling you they were going to do something, didn't do it. They may have made dates with you that they didn't show up for, pick you up, gaslit you, didn't return phone calls or text messages, but yet expected you to constantly respond to them immediately. Okay, your person could have just been broke. You know, you came across as this nine, this nurturing, this nine of pentacles. Like I said, you could have been very independent and had yourself together, and your person was just broke. Not broke like didn't have penny to their name, but felt like they didn't have enough to give to your situation. They could have been in debt. They could have had a lot of responsibilities. They could have been on hard times. Your person could have been living above their means or beyond their means. They felt like they didn't have anything to value to give to you because they saw you as being high value. Okay, you were a king or a queen. You were they put you up on a pedestal. You were a high value person. You weren't like the normal men and women, the usual, not normal, but the usual men and women that they run with. You were somebody that was of high value. They feel like they needed to have their shit together in order to come with you. Their self worth was low. Okay, they knew that you were so beautiful, so sexy, so abundant, so confident. They knew they couldn't come at you half ass. Okay, they knew that you weren't willing to settle for anything, and some of you just not ready to settle for no broke ass. Okay, that's it. Somebody who can't meet you halfway or add to the table or something. You wanted somebody on your level or more, and this person know that because you had your ish together and they did not. It messed with their security. Okay, so this person was living a double life. They're pretending to have everything together. They pretended to portray. Remember with the makeup artist out here, they pretended to portray they had all their stuff together, but the truth is they did not. Okay, they did not. They were living a lie. This person was having secret affairs, hiding the truth. All right, emotionally they were betraying you. um, you were just full of somebody who's full of self love, and they saw that you were full of self love. I feel like at some point you guys started just practicing celibacy, loving on yourself, feeling happy, releasing the past, taking a break from this whole situation. Realizing, you started withdrawing. I think at the point where this person was like, they want to have sex, will call you when it's time for sex, and be like, yeah, nah, not in the mood, because you started withdrawing emotionally. You started withdrawing, and when you start withdrawing emotionally, a lot of times you just start withdrawing physically or sexually. Okay, you guys decided to just be celibate, not even engage or give this person any. Okay, this person find themselves always wrapped up in some type of drama, in some type of controversy. All right. some things started getting revealed to you. You started finding out things, hidden secrets started coming out, whether they were coming out through your spirit team, your downloads, or whether you find something online. Some of you could have found something online, could have seen a message on phone, someone's Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok. Some of you could have found a picture. Some of you could have gone out and seen this person in public, but something became public news to you, okay? Something came out that revealed what was going on with this person. And you just decided you don't want no more drama. You want peace in your life, all right? So you decided to let it go. You got your soul in alignment, all right? You calmed your mind. You started meditating. Some of you probably even started lighting candles at night around your home. Some of you could have started doing yoga, exercising, spending more time with yourself, just clearing your mind and clearing your heart and starting to have more insight, see more truth about things, okay? What else? Tell me what about this person's karma? What's going on this person's karma? Yeah, this person wants to come back. They want to come back for good. They want a real reunion because they see you as a twin flame or higher level soulmate. In divine timing, this person is hoping that you guys can get back together. You might be seeing 1111, all right? You're getting intuitive hits. Your person's getting intuitive hits to come back to come together. They're trying to follow the signs, and your spirit guides are telling you to follow the signs. They're definitely trying to follow the signs, all right, because they want to come back together with you and have a fresh start. They want a second chance. They want to do things right this time. They want good vibes only. No more arguing. No more fussing, and it's all because of their guilt. They're feeling real guilty right now. They're stressed out. They're ashamed. They're dealing with anxiety. They feel remorseful of how they portrayed themselves and what they did. All the mind games. I tell you, this person played a lot of mind games. And they feel so guilty about playing mind games with you, testing you. For some of you, your person tested you to see if you'd be loyal, to see how much you're willing to put up with before you walk away, all right? They were just analyzing you, like how do you act when you are upset, because they want to know like what your triggers are, what you do when you're triggered. If it's something that they could deal with, is it how, some people want to know, like when this person get upset, how do they respond? Are they toxic? Are they toxic? Do they show out? Are they full of drama? So some of you might have actually got tested, all right? But your person was definitely emotionally unavailable. Let's see, what else? Yeah, they were secretive. They were sneaky. They were secretive. They were dishonest. They hid a lot from you. All right, and this is all the things like that cause the separation between you two. All right, and you got sick and tired. Honestly, you got sick and tired. You moved on, like you're over it. A decision had to be made, and you realized that you did not want to repeat another cycle with this person, collective, and I don't blame you. All right, so what is this person dealing with this karma now? They're a liar. They were just a liar. You said no, no more. I don't want to put it. It's not. This is not for me. Um, this person does want to rebuild, though. You listen to your intuition. All right. They're trying to listen to their intuition. They're trying to open their heart. They want to come tell you how they feel, open their heart to you, share their love to you, and they want to have a new beginning. Some of you may have gotten pregnant. Someone may be pregnant. Again, I told you earlier, somebody wants to have a child. They're thinking maybe they can, you guys can start over and have a family. But be mindful of that. Somebody might want to get you pregnant to try to trap you, to keep you involved with them or in connection with you, but they definitely miss the intimacy that you two shared. Okay, definitely miss that. So let's look at some of their karma. Let's pull our karma threads. What's the karma spirit guide lesson in this? Making peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story, just stop fighting the chapter. Peace begins with acceptance. So you have to release the past. This person may have someone in the past they need to release as well. They need to just stop fighting that is over. Stop repeating the cycles. Just make peace. Just accept that what is what is. Stop trying to stop endings. If endings are happening in your life, you have to allow them to end. Stop trying to prevent them from ending. Someone is going to have to walk away from some family and friends, all right? Some of them are moving on. Everyone is not meant to go on your new journey with you, and they are going to have some troubled emotions about that. They are going to feel bad about, releasing some people. Maybe someone have some children, mothers, some kids with different people, and they have to set boundaries with them, and they're not ready to do that. But you're being called to transform. All right. It says embrace soul transformation. Transformation isn't easy, but it's necessary. So embrace the changes that lead you to your higher self. So your person needs to embrace that they're changing, that they're growing, and they need to shed their old self, shed their old way of thinking, shed some of the people that who may have brought them happiness in the past, but now where they're going, that those people are not meant to go on their next journey with them. It's not a part of the new lessons that they're going to learn. Okay, so this is my reading for you today. I hope it resonated. Someone loves you. They're thinking about you. They want to come towards you. They feel like they don't have people supporting their decision. Okay, and they are feeling very guilty and ashamed of how they treated you, and they do want to have a new beginning. So if this resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and enjoy your day.